Welcome back to another video of chess puzzles, where we're grinding chess puzzles to get better at chess. This is a series that's supporting our Journey to 2000 ELO in Rapid Chess series. We're rated 1700 on chess puzzles at the moment, which is funny because we're only rated 800 something on Rapid games. I'm blundering my pieces too much in Rapid. But this right here is shows we're strengthening our tactical skill, our calculations with these puzzles here. So without further ado, let's move forward. We're black to move. We have a queen, 2 rooks, and a knight, and our opponent has a queen, 2 rooks, a knight, and a bishop. We don't have anything immediately threatening check at the moment, so no forcing moves. So we can make a passive move technically, if we have to. We don't have to do any forcing moves. And automatically I see something like this, but then he takes, we take, he takes. That would be bad. I see this, but then he takes. We're screwed, right? We also have pressure on our queen, so it seems like we do want to move our queen. But we can't remove that threat, so we want to move our queen or threaten to take his queen. I don't see any good threats on his queen. Unless we can figure out a checkmate regardless, either way. It almost seems like a good idea would be to sack the rook. He takes, we go up here, but then he could just take. So that would be a problem. Doesn't work. Of course we have check, so we don't have to worry about our queen. It's a forcing move, he has to deal with it. Maybe he just, I know we looked at this already, but he takes, we put our pawn up, then he does take our queen. See, our pawn going up would be nice, because then we have pushing the b pawn. Then we have checkmate, right? But couldn't take because our pawn will be there. But how do we get the pawn up? Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm seeing, wow, nothing too great at the moment. Maybe we have something crazy like, check, sack the rook, or sack the knight with check. Now, okay, let's see. Sack the knight with check. If he takes with this queen, we win a queen, we're happy. We can figure it out from there. So I don't think that's the puzzle. I think they're going to take with the rook. But if they take with the rook, we have interesting things coming. Takes. Takes. No. No, because this queen's connected. That would be a problem. I don't think that's the idea. Because I'm thinking, you know, we put our queen back on f5, and then we have, but we just don't have enough attackers. We do have, let's see. Okay, I'm seeing it. I think. No, because we don't have our queen by then. Takes. Hang on. Sack the queen. Bishop takes. Yeah, not seeing it. We can't really take any obvious pieces. This puzzle is a tough one, but the puzzles have been getting tougher and tougher as we've stayed around this 1700 mark. I want a forcing move. You know that none of this is good. Might I also note that this is a terrible move because his queen actually has visibility, and when he can fork our queen and our king. So that kind of helps me decide that that's not the right way to go. Kind of tells me that maybe something like this, something like this. Oh, okay. I think I'm seeing it now. Rook b7. He's forced to take it because the knight, right? The knight's blocking these two squares, and so he's forced to take it with his king. That's when we deliver check. Now things get interesting. King cannot move here. He cannot move here. Cannot move there. So really blocked. He can go up or here, and if he goes up, well, if he goes up, we just go king. All right, so sacrifice take. First, it's a3, protected by this beautiful pawn that we have here. Good supporting soldier. Let's say he goes up, we just go up. He goes down, we just go down. He can't go up here. Hang on, can he force a perpetual check? He goes up, we go up. No, because he has to go down at that point. So then we go back down to a2, and then he can't. Yeah, then it's checkmate. That's the idea right there. It only took 8 minutes. Only took 8 minutes, and we found it. To sacrifice the rook. Haha. One puzzle, 8 minutes. Awesome. But we got it right. Okay, let's think of a crazy idea like sacrificing the queen. Now, why would we do that? Let's just give check, which is not necessarily a checkmate. He can lose some terrible pieces, some good pieces right here. So we could do some serious damage on him, I think, with the little sequence I just played out, where if we do check with bishop and he blocks with bishop, and then we take it. Oops. So let's take a look. Bishop probably blocks in this situation. The king is so claustrophobic. Bishop blocks. Actually, F7 is a mate. No, he's got the rook there. Wow. Nice piece. And what's his knight doing over here where our rook used to be? B5. Check. Or, I mean, B5 check. Blocks with D7. Takes. Takes. We kind of lost our... I refuse to believe there's no checkmate here at the moment. Okay, I think I see it. We have the beautiful queen bishop combo. Queen sacrifice. Yeah, this is it. This is checkmate. Queen sacrifice on f7. Rook takes. Bishop takes, all defended by the knight. And so when the bishop takes, the king cannot move because the knight is looking on both. So brilliant queen sacrifice. Check this out. Boom. And then the bishop delivers checkmate. The bishop and the knight really working hard together. The queen said, "My work here is done. Farewell." Okay, black to move. We have a queen, 2 rooks, a bishop, and a knight. Our opponent has queen, 2 rooks, 2 bishops, and a knight. But our pieces are much more active. I mean, we're looking at great things. So we don't want to necessarily sacrifice our queen because, well, it's a sacrifice, you know, bishop takes. But I think that's overall, I think that's just an easy checkmate. We sacrifice the queen, bishop takes, checkmate. Very nice. White to move. We have, what do we have? We have a queen and 2 rooks, and our opponent also has queen and 2 rooks. We're looking at probably checkmate very soon. Maybe. That's a terrible situation to be in. Looks like we could run for a little bit. Maybe not. I need to know if he can checkmate me if he goes, because then I know we have to make a forcing move. Let's just look at our moves, our attacks first. Let's see if we can do a forcing move. This is almost good, but then he takes. So it's not the idea. This, queen takes as well. This right here. Almost something. Like I said, he takes. That's not good. Quite the puzzle. He has that queen on b2, and it can go all the way to h8, that whole diagonal. That's a hard one. What if we did have one? What if we... Okay, let's go back to our old plan. We go up. He goes up. He goes here. We take. I don't think he really has much. Obviously, if it's checkmate if his queen isn't here. We could bait his queen, I guess, but he can maintain this whole thing. He doesn't have to take. And then we can do crazy things where he just goes back and forth. So I don't think that's the right idea. Maybe we could win a rook with it. Like maybe we could go here. He goes here, we go here. He goes here, we go here. And then if he just goes here, we win a rook. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. Let's see. But he could just say, well, I'll just go here. We go here. I'll just go here. We go here. I'll take. Now I'm still in check. I could go here. At this point, he's got me checkmated. He's not giving me. I can't go there. Yeah, because his rook will already be here. So I think that's. It's what I said it was. It's a crazy idea. Not gonna work. Not logical. Is there something super simple that I'm missing? Checkmate. Checkmate while avoiding the dark squares. Sacrifice the rook to g6. Pawn takes. Deliver check. King has to go here. Checkmate f7. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, white to move. We have 2 rooks and a knight. Our opponent has 2 rooks and a knight as well. He can't do any immediate checks. This right here sacks the rook for... it doesn't even sack the rook. It just gives away the rook. See, I think I was using sack wrong because I would say, oh, it sacks the rook. I thought you give the piece away, and sometimes it results in a good move. But sacrificing... I don't know. Sacrificing, I would think, would mean you're using it for a good purpose, where you're just blundering your rook if you're doing, you're not necessarily sacrificing it. I don't know. What do you guys think about the term sacrificing the rook, sack the rook? Would this be sacking the rook if it doesn't lead to anything good? Maybe a fool would call it a sacrifice with no greater plan, but I would call that blundering. Now, if it led to a checkmate or something good, then I guess, yeah, of course, we sacrificed him for the greater good. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Going crazy. Let's focus on the puzzle. What if we do this? Probably be a terrible idea. So we can try to get rid of this attacker. If he takes, now we do have a great move. We win a rook. But if he doesn't take, if he takes with this, yeah, either way, I think this is the idea. I think this is a great move. It's not like our king can be checkmated if he were to go down here. So I think we actually go knight to e5, and the idea is, I'm gonna explain my logic just in case I get this wrong, because then I don't want you guys. I want you guys to know my logic, okay? Especially in case I get this wrong. I want you to know what I was thinking, that I wasn't just going without a plan. So, knight to e5. The idea is to attack this. Once we attack that, once we get this off this square, one way or another, we go here. And then if he goes down, which he would have to, we win a rook. That's our big idea, okay? This rook is defended by this back rook. Now, if we go knight e5 and he takes, we've got what we wanted. We win that rook. If he takes with the rook, well, we win a rook either way. So either way, I think we're winning a rook. Beautiful. Beautiful. We win a rook. Ha! It worked out just as we thought. I love it. White to move. We have a queen, 2 rooks, and a knight. Our opponent has a queen, 2 rooks, a knight, and a bishop. We have a nice pawn right here. I'm seeing good stuff. And we have this. This is also good stuff. We can sacrifice. Would this be a sacrifice? We could sacrifice the rook. I think it's proper enough to say sacrifice, even if nothing good came out of it. Because you could be like, we're gonna sacrifice and hope that there's a plan, right? So you can. I think you can sacrifice. I like looking up definitions and see how words are defined, and it's like depending on the definition of sacrifice, right? This would be a sacrifice. Anyways. Rook c6. Sacrifice the. He has to respond because of this whole thing. He has to take it. He has to take the rook. I think we have checkmate with queen b7. Yeah, I'd say that's checkmate. Sack the rook, queen b7. Yeah, because he takes. And, wait, let's see. He takes. We take. Protected. Alright. And to be honest, I think I missed the part that he could have taken, but we were actually. And I may have seen that at first, but I don't. White to move. We have a queen and a bishop, and our opponent has queen and 2 rooks. We're up against some low material. I love that this. I love that these puzzles are so encouraging. They encourage you that, hey, look, you can win in a terrible situation, a terrible looking situation where you're way down on material. Really builds you up. See, we have check, discovered check. That's just about checkmate. Check. Hang on a second. I'm seeing check. He has to move here. Discovered check. With the rook. So queen d5 is check. He has to move. I mean, he could block, but then we're even in a better situation. So queen d5. King f8 forced. Not forced. He could block, but he has to address it. He probably goes f8. It's better for him, probably. Then we take the bishop on e3 with our pawn, and f rook is a discovered check. So then he's forced over to e7 at that point, and we gotta avoid the dark squares on this diagonal because the queen. So we go over to c5, queen c5, and then he can go either d8, d7, or e6, which doesn't look all that great. Because we don't want our queen to go here, because then he can. Well, I guess we could. Let's see, what was our idea here? d5, king f8, pawn takes e3, discovered check on the f rook. Whatever. e7. You know, technically, now that this rook is blocked, we could go queen e4. Then he just has so many options. I don't like how many options he has at this point. I mean, we could take here. Oh no, we couldn't. That's just getting crazy. We could go here. Let's start making some moves and see where he decides to go at that point, and then we'll calculate. I think that's fair. Oh, that's all it wanted. I guess it's a good enough position to where like he's in trouble. But I would like to know, you know, he goes here, maybe we do go here. He goes here. We can really just check. We can keep checking. Oh, we don't go there because the queen. So maybe we go there. He goes there. We can really just keep checking him into a corner or. At that point, there's just a lot we can do. Yes, that was good. White to move. We have a queen, a rook, and a bishop. Our opponent has a queen, a rook, and a bishop as well. That's A1. That's H8. This would be D6. Yeah. Oh, and that would be H3, B8, D5, E2. Okay. Trying to learn the board. You'll notice that's a common theme. I'm seeing immediately take on G6 with our queen because we have a discovered check that he's not allowed to do with taking with the pawn, and so that puts his queen over here, and then shoot, man, how do we turn that into a checkmate? Let's see. Queen takes G6. Discovered check, so he can't take. King has to move to H8. We've got to be able to follow that up with something. Got to be careful with this rook here. Huh. Be interesting to sacrifice. Then he could just take. The pawn. You'd think the pawn's good for something. I think this is the right idea. Queen, King H8. Obviously we can't go H6 because the bishop. But yeah, at that point it's not like we can win his rook either. Oh, well, so we could do something like this, and if, you know, if he takes, we take and we win his rook, but if he doesn't take and he does something else, like, you know, what could he do? Threaten a checkmate, then we move the queen up. Deliver checkmate, defended by the bishop. I can see that. What do you guys say? Okay. Now this is the scary part. Is this our next move? I think so. I think that's our move. And that's a risk. But here's the thing. No matter what he does, he could do this, we'll take. We just won a queen. Now we're really going to win, right? So he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that check. He can set up for a checkmate. Well, it's not even... That's nowhere near checkmate. What was I thinking? So yeah, he really doesn't have anything, but whatever he does... Oh, plus if we just do something else, like anything else, we lose our bishop and we really lose our winning thing. So I think what we do is bishop takes f7 and then we have checkmate next turn. Because if we do bishop f7, yeah, it's not a forcing move. But like I was saying, man, he has nothing. He has nothing. And so whatever setup he does, next move, we're we're playing check. Yeah, look at that. I mean, I'll take the rook. And then it's just winning for us. But let's make sure we don't have any checkmate now that the position has changed. We'll just take the rook. Yeah, so he stopped checkmate. He did. He stopped checkmate effectively, but we were out material. Let's do that one again. It's beautiful. It's funny how what we're doing in 3 seconds and in 2 seconds, it took us 5 minutes to figure out.